Hey, if you don't have cats vomiting rainbows on your shirt, well then I'm just bragging, because I'm stepping on my own cord. Let me get my cord out of the way. But I do have that going on. I forget, I have to like wrap my cord around some shit over here, or it's gonna yank it off my head. Oh, and now I'm... Hold on, I'm fucking up everything, hold up. Alright, cat, can you hold that? Alright, good. Fresh off the Patreon quest line. FT Island Wind. Okay, now before we do the reaction, let's talk about something that I know I'm doing wrong, and I don't know how to fix it, really, right? Okay, and you can, you know, if you don't want to hear about the administration shit, yeah, I welcome you to fast forward. I love and am humbled by the fact that I have a small, devoted group of people over there on Patreon, probably like 25 people, 30 people, 25, somewhere around there, who are supporting me on Patreon, and it's humbling, and it's fucking awesome. But it's also a bad idea. I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna keep doing it because, like, you know, I do dumb shit. But the only thing you get on Patreon is that I am so, like, shocked that you would give me money directly that I'm like, well, then it's like, it's almost like a request hotline where I'm gonna, you know, I do X amount of videos from Patreon a month. But here's the thing, is if a lot of people went over there, the only thing that would happen is that a lot of people would be disappointed, right? I got, like I said, 25 people there. Let's say I had 10x that. I had 250 people over there. That means like a couple hundred people a month will be severely disappointed because I can't do all that. I just don't know what I'm doing. So right now when it's small, yeah, I hope it gets big. But if I hope it gets big, that means I'm gonna fail. That is not a good... If you have a business model where if it gets big, you fail and you piss people off and let them down, that's a bad business model. If I was talking to myself, I would be like, dude, you have to change that. And I do talk to myself, and I do say I have to change that. Change it to what? So right now, while it's the size that it is, it's manageable. Ish. Anyways. I'm just giving you the conversations I believe that no one else is giving you. I don't think other people are telling you this shit. Maybe they are. If they are, I never say some shit like leave something in the comments. But if there's someone else who's like being as transparent, I would want to learn from them, so shout them out or something, or don't. I hate asking people to put some shit in the comments. I feel like that's some cheesy YouTube shit. Yeah, I just feel like it's some cheesy YouTube shit. Just being real. Anyways, FT Island Wind. I did not check the channel. I feel like I've seen at least a video or two, and my gut reaction is that I'm not disappointed. So I'm hoping for the best. It is a 5-minute video, which, knowing me, means it'll be about a 37-minute video. Let's go. I feel like that's everyone in my intro wondering when I'll stop talking. Love the glowy bar cube thing. Always reminds me of Just to Focus on Me. Oh, cue the orchestra section, the string section. 나는 그리워 Alright, I'm laughing at some real, some surreal shit. Which is when I see people doing things and they do it so well, like you had this instinct. It's like, I should have been, why didn't I lay down in flowers? And just a second ago, the dude's walking down the hallway. I'm like, oh, I should have walked down a hallway. It's like, no, I shouldn't. I shouldn't do any of these things. I'm not these dudes. But it looks so captivating.
이미 멀어진 그대의 발걸음 못 잡겠죠 지금 나는 I need you I love you 부서진 나의 맘이
I know the lyrics are sad. I'm smiling because just how gorgeous the music is. And the videography. And he bested me. Something I wasn't even gonna say, but now I have to. Is when he was like, "I love you." I was like, "Oh, that's a good choice." You know, that he's like, "I'm gonna go with English, I love you," instead of Sarange. And then he switched to it. I'm like, "Well, okay. You said I love you in 2 languages, and you made it both fit." Sorry, I'm probably focused on not what you want me to focus on. The song is beautiful, but I'm focused on the things that I notice, which is that we've got a band playing, and we've got the bass player and the drummer who are actually playing very low-key lines, but they're playing them with the excitement of their instruments. So, like, the drummer is, like, doing his thing, and the bass is doing his thing, even though actually what we hear in the mix is really calm. It's just one of those things, like if you're used to playing your instrument and having energy, it's kind of weird to not have that energy even if the song is low-key. Actually, okay, good, it's back. I was gonna say I love this color palette of hell yeah. Oh, cut the no drums. Yeah. Yeah. Is yeah, not descriptive. That's my initial response, is just a dude watching. I liked, well, it's just a beautifully structured song. I like the piano intro, and then we cued some strings in, right? And then we had some vocal storytelling with the lyrics, the verses leading to the chorus. Then we actually had like a moment of intense rockishness in the middle of the ballad, where we had some heavy distortion on the guitar, some lead lines, and we actually showed a band being a band, even though the context of the song is more romantic, and so that doesn't necessarily lend itself to looking at a band. I think it does, but oftentimes when you have a director, which, no, I've never been in like high produced videos or anything, but oftentimes you have someone who's like giving someone who's telling a story through video, they're like, well, if we cut to a band, I'm having to imagine this. This is me pretending that I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Is that if we cut to a band, we're actually taking away from the story, right? We should be showing the hero and his problems and the love and the struggle, right? We should be doing more of that. But I actually think cutting to the band is something that people don't do so much of recently, in America anyways. It's like, no, there are musicians playing music and a singer telling a story, and we're going back and forth between the band playing the music and the actual narrative of the story. And I think for me, it makes it very relatable, because I can't relate to being beautiful and laying in a field of flowers. I would like to, but can't that much. Can relate to being a guy in a band. So when you bring that back, like there's lots of people who can relate to being upset or hurt or whatever, or playing in a band and just wanting to pound their instruments. And we have a nice contrast between the people playing and the, I'm gonna use the word narrative again because I need a bigger vocabulary. But the storyline that's being told by the other parts of the video. I did enjoy it. I think it's pretty. I don't know what this says. It's better than whatever I thought was going to happen. Now, again, I want to be real. Probably never going to turn it on intentionally. Like, I'm never going to look it up and turn it on. It might be in a playlist, and then I hear it and I'm like, oh yeah. But I mean, over this past year, there's probably, out of say 1,500 videos, there's probably, 200 that I just don't ever want to hear again. I just listen to them, okay, that was cool. And then there's like another 200 where I'm never going to turn them on, but I'm not opposed to them coming on. That's gotta make sense. If that doesn't make sense, I don't know what else to say. But anyways, this is why we do this. I get to hear something I haven't heard, and you put this request in, and you got it. By the way, I ask my friends to listen to shit so much that I completely understand why you would want to get me to listen to something. Because there's so many songs, I'm like, bruh, just check it out, dude, just check it out. I'm like, no. I'm like, just check it out. So the only thing I can do is be like, I'll buy you a beer. So like, maybe that's what you're doing on Patreon, is you're buying me a beer, and I'm listening to something. Well, from one human to another, I don't know how COVID is going wherever you are, but from one human that is always stuck in a box to another human that is probably stuck in a box. Hey, it turns out we're kind of doing the same shit every day, huh? We're not that far apart. I don't know what to tell you. Other than goodbye, and I'll see you soon. It's one of those times like I wish I had like some super clever, funny shit to say to like disappear. Nope, nothing funny. Just even though I'm disappearing, I'll reappear soon. And maybe we will see each other there. Bye.